sometimes there's a little confusion about the cases that come with HK's pistols. This is a clone of the modular case that used to come with the USP Tactical and the USP Elite and some of the finer USP models. They do not come with these anymore. If you buy an old one, it might come with it, but don't expect this to be part of the deal. Make sure it is if you want it. They used to be made by Eagle Industries. This is actually one made by Blackhawk, and there are two subtle differences between the two of them. First, the Blackhawk case up here, this patch says Blackhawk, made by Blackhawk. The one made by Eagle Industries for HK is I believe it says HK in big red letters up here, and then beneath it might say made by Eagle Industries for HK, something like that. But that's one of the differences of them. The other difference is that these pouches are not adjustable on the Eagle Industries case, but they are adjustable on this Blackhawk case. Now Blackhawk makes quite a few cases, and of course so does Eagle Industries, but there are some cases that Blackhawk made that are labeled HK on the exterior. These cases have no labeling on the exterior unless somebody puts them on themselves, which is fairly rare, but it does happen. I believe the cheap Blackhawk case has HK just sewn in to the one of the corners. It might be up here. I don't know which corner it's in. But that is not a modular case. It'll just, you open it up and it'll have two mag pouches and a place to hold a pistol, and it's a lot smaller than this case. But there are two cases, modular cases like this, that are very identical, and that's mainly what I'll be going over here. Now, to describe the case, as I mentioned previously, it's called a modular pistol case. And what that means is that this is all Velcro back here. This is all a Velcro backing. Each and every one of these pouches can be removed as simply as that, and placed in a way to make it more convenient for however you want to set it up. Likewise, you can remove a pouch and replace it with something else. For example, if you wanted to buy, you didn't want this pouch, but you wanted a magazine pouch, you can just remove this and buy a magazine pouch and put the magazine pouch in here and do whatever you wish. Now first I'm going to identify some nomenclature about these pouches. This is the suppressor pouch. This is what we'll call the muzzle cover. I'll just call this the holster. This thing right here, I'll show you how that works later. This is the double magazine pouch. And this I'll just call the ammo pouch. It can be used for pretty much whatever you want it to be used for, but for our purposes we'll just call it the ammo pouch. And like I mentioned before, everything can be removed, and I'm going to remove everything just to show you how these things work. There's the full Velcro backing. Before I cast this case aside, there's one quote-unquote secret pouch that I didn't even know was there until after I had a case like this for a month or two. If you have a silencer, maybe you transport a silencer in the silencer pouch, you'll probably want to have your NFA paperwork with you. I carry mine in a manila folder. This pouch up here, there's a lining at the bottom that has a Velcro on it, and you can open that up and slip a whole manila folder in there, as long as you have the Velcro completely open. Fits perfectly, keeps it all flat, keeps it relatively hidden. I'm a big fan of that. If you don't have NFA paperwork and maybe you just want to transport targets in or something like that, same deal. It'll fit in there perfectly as well. Let me remove that so I don't ship this case out. Put that in there. Has the clear kind of pouch up here. That's good to put your manuals in, warranty cards, whatever. And then another little pouch on the exterior for, I don't know, business card. Why would you want to put a business card in there? whatever you want. Now these pouches, as I mentioned previously, are somewhat adjustable. In Blackhawk's version, they're not adjustable in the Eagle Industries version. And what I mean is that you can pull these straps out, and there's Velcro inside, where my finger's touching right now. That's all Velcro. And then of course there's this Velcro out here. But you can choose how far you want these to go in. Just as an example, the suppressor pouch and the mag pouch are both are both adjustable. Just to give you an idea of how much they can be adjusted. That's how short you can make one of them. And then that's how long you can make the other. There was a little bit of flexibility in Eagle Industries case, but not nearly that much. Also, if you want to go to extremes, you can take a strap off of the magazine pouch and then take a strap off of the suppressor pouch. Oh, those are the same size. I thought they were different sizes. Shows what I know, right? Okay, they're all the same size. Never mind. Don't worry about that. But you can take a subcompact magazine, slip it in there. Likewise, you can take the USP bigger magazine, slip it in there, and both of them can be secured just fine. Likewise, in the suppressor pouch, obviously you can transport the suppressor, but if you don't have one of those, maybe you have one of the big USP magazines, you can, or you might not really make it to secure it there, you can remove that a little bit and make this a little bit longer and make it fit better. But flexibility there. I'm a big fan of that. Now on to how you actually secure the pistol inside the case. I'll show you first. Both of these are unloaded. With the SK first, this is our muzzle cover. And this was what I just called the holster. Now how it'll actually work inside the case, you'll remove that Velcro, and then it's got a little loop right there. You have to pull that Velcro out, open that flap, and then you'll set the pistol on it, put that flap over it, that goes over through that loop. This is kind of hard to do because it's not Velcroed down in the case. And that's what would hold the grip. And then inside the actual case, you would have slipped that into the muzzle cover. And because those two were secured in, this pistol would not move around. Now, say you didn't want to use the muzzle cover as the muzzle cover. I'll show you why you might not want to do that. The ammo pouch, I never really carried ammo in. I didn't carry anything inside this pouch and close it. What I used this quote-unquote ammo pouch for was a separate muzzle cover for the Beast. And this is a tall sights on a USP, like you would see on a USP Tactical. And we'll continue with this in just a second.